This is the HP Victus 15. Let's see what it comes with. It comes with in a cool box with the laptop inside it, and on the other side we have a power cord with some wires. In that case, it packs an Intel 13 generation i5 13400H. I mean 420H. Behind this processor is the RTX 3050 graphics card. This graphics card rocks 6 GB of VRAM GDDR6 and has a 196-bit memory bus and has a 75-watt TGP. While the CPU has 8 cores and 12 threads and a 55-watt TGP and has a maximum overclock speed of 4.20 GHz. This is supported by the 16 GB of RAM, 3200 MHz DDR4 and dual channel. Okay, now talking about the looks, the laptop's look is blackish and grayish on this model, and there are some like black models and gray models and some white models, but this one is like metallic blackish thing. This laptop has printed Victus on the back exhaust of this laptop and has a big V on the middle of the laptop's lid. Okay, so now let's talk about the ports. It has a USB port for the mouse, charging unit, and a headphone jack, and an SD card slot on the left side. While on the other side, we have a HDMI slot, USB, Ethernet, and a USB Type-C port. Over on the outside thingy, now let's talk about the exhaust. It has two huge fans underneath. That's what she said. And mine are stained because of overheating issues. But okay, let's move on. It has a long exhaust on its back which gets the heat out. And one more thing, the laptop can be opened from one hand, which is kind of cool. And okay, now let's move on to the keyboard. It has a 100% keyboard which has a whitish black light and which looks pretty good. And there are two additional buttons. It is the HP Omen button and the calculator button. HP Omen is the application which is added by HP. And it has some cool features like network booster, performance control, etc. Talking about the keyboard, we have a little bit of flex on the keyboard and some on the frame as well. I think so. And the frame has a bit more flex rather than the keyboard. Now let's move on to the displays, and this is a 144Hz display which is 1080p and does not support HDR. But it does support HDR video streaming, and the camera on this is 720p 30 fps, which is kinda low by today's standards. Let's talk about the battery. It has a 75 watt hour battery, which is pretty good for this type of laptops. It can average around 30 to 40 minutes with gaming, and with power saving and low brightness you can max it out to 2 to 3 hours of gameplay. Not gameplay, but you can watch like YouTube and other stuff like that. This laptop can be used for rendering, like basic level rendering and basic level coding and like mid-range gaming. And oh boy, now it's time for my favorite part, the games. That's what she said. Okay, now I'm gonna be testing Minecraft with the 1080p resolution and like medium-ish settings with 16 random distance. And now let's go to the world, and by the way this is 1.20, so let's go. Okay, now we're in the game and now we're getting like 100 to 200 fps in the middle, so 250 and 200 fps. And I'm gonna play for a while and then I'm gonna tell you what is the result. Okay, so I've now played this for like 5 to 10 minutes and I'm getting around at the average of 250 to 220 fps, which is kind of low for a Minecraft game. So you can, like, if you wanna make it good, you can lower the settings, but like too fast. But Minecraft would doesn't not look terrible on that. So I would rather play with that. Okay, now we're testing the finals with the high settings 1080p resolution and no DLSS. And now we're in the game. We're getting around 60 to 70 FPS, which is low, but this is remember, this is a Unreal Engine 5 title, so it's pretty good. Okay, if you want more FPS, you go to the settings and put like my custom settings, which I use DLSS and quality, and these some settings are on medium, low and high, or even epic, like the textures, so you can play like this and get more FPS. Now I'm getting like 140 to 150 or even 130. So in my opinion, you can play like this. Okay, so it's now conclusion time. Is this worth $600 to $700 to $800 worth buying in 2024? Yes, if you are an entry level gamer like me who just came from a 100 GT, or no, if you want to do like high level coding or high level rendering or high level gaming, or you just came from a GTX 1660 or something higher, so no, then no, you can get a like Omen series if you want, HP or Pavilion series. So that's it. So I hope you guys like my little review, and thank you guys for watching, and I hope you are having a great day. And comment if you want me to test my like office laptop, and bye bye.